know, YouTube, I know, I don't own the fucking rights and shit and all that good shit. I don't own the rights. All right, I don't own the rights, so please leave me alone. You had it on your channel. But the band I'm going to cover today does. How we doing? It is December 26th, 2023. Merry Christmas. Christmas being yesterday and all. Hopefully you all had a good time. I got to grab something real quick. Rock and roll. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Yes, my bad. Hey, you know, I'm not a fucking editor, so we're not editing shit, but we are here for Season 2, Episode 9 of the season, Episode 34 overall here, and I'm going to go back a couple months because I got to cover, I didn't have a concert this past week either, so I got to do Cheap Trick, in which I've been wanting to do this one for a while. Timing was not right yet, just because I had so many other shows, and like I said, I like to do the most recent ones. And that week of Cheap Trick, I had I think that was the week I had like 3 other shows. It was crazy that week. So I ended up covering, I believe, Alice in Chains. But anyway, here we are again. And, real quick, we still got more rockin' to do, bitch. Ah! Merry Christmas and jingle bells, bitches. So hopefully everybody had a good time. One of the presents I got here, the Rush Exit Stage Left Funko Pop album cover, which is really cool. The lady on the cover of the album is the Funko Pop that they use to represent it, so that's cool too. So thank you to my wife. Thank you very much. I love you. But we're going to do Cheap Trick today. This concert was actually back in October of this year. 10/12/23 is when I seen them at the Pearl Theater at the Palms. Packed. It was a packed house. We had really good seats. I mean, I could throw a softball and hit any of them on the stage. And not like, I don't have to throw it very far. You know what I mean? Just a nice, in the backyard with your kid kind of fucking throw. I could have hit dudes in the head. But I don't do that kind of shit. But I'm just saying that's how close I was. And Cheap Trick was founded out of Rockford, Illinois. So an hour and a half maybe away from where I'm actually from originally. So it's kind of like, oh, Cheap Trick, the little Illinois roots there. Founded in 1973. So these guys have been rocking for, 50 years now. If you believe that shit. And 3 out of the 4 originals are still together. Tom Peterson on bass. Robin Zander on lead vocals. Rick Nielsen, of course, on guitars. 3 of the 4 still originals. The drummer was Bun E. Charles. he was always the guy in the tie, maybe like a sweater vest or a suit jacket as well. Had the glasses. He played the drums from 73 to 2010 for the band. He has been replaced by Dax Nielsen, who is Rick Nielsen's son. Rick Nielsen, of course, I just mentioned, lead guitarist for Cheap Trick. Brilliant guitarist. His son can play the drums really well. Dax Nielsen also played drums for Belinda Carlisle while she's been doing her solo career since the mid-'80s after she was in the Go-Go's. So, he's been in the music scene for a while. Also, Robin Zander Jr., Robin Zander's son, of course, comes out and also sings and plays some guitar as well. And during the encore, there's a lady that's out there with him too. I don't know if that's like Robin Zander's daughter or if it's Robin Zander Jr.'s girlfriend or wife or something. I don't know. They never did really mention what she does. She was out there for the encore, but they never did say, "Here's my daughter," or here's this. So I don't know what her deal was. I just know she stood next to Robin Zander Jr. on the stage, and they seemed like they were interacting with each other a little bit too. So, I don't know exactly what she was all about, but she was on there, and she was out there for the encore at least. We're going to get right into the set list. This was a really great show. High energy, people standing and jamming. The Pearl Theater is one of them theaters. They don't have it posted around, but they don't care. They don't give a shit at all if you stand and jam. And you could even ask them, what happens if the person behind me is complaining? The ushers will tell you, well, they should have bought better seats. And I love that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. So, like I said, any venue that favors the jammers, the people that want to get up and jam and dance and have a good time, those are the venues I like the most. Unfortunately, into next year, I have to go to this one venue a few times because the shows are going to be so good, but the standing and jamming part's questionable. So it's like, oh, God damn it. But you want to go see the artist. You don't want to take it out on the artist. You know what I mean? If you get a good enough deal on the tickets, you're like, fuck it, let's go. You know, I'm in the entertainment capital of the world here in Vegas. So, all right. Anyway, let's get into the fucking review. First song they come out with is a song called Hello There. And then they pretty much cut right into a song called Clock Strikes 10. Then they kind of take a little pause, say hello, like, hey, welcome to the show, this and that. And then when they get right back into it, they come in with She's Tight right away, which is one of my favorite Cheap Trick tunes, the song I came in on as well. It's a badass little 3-minute rock and roll tune that jams from the fucking second it starts all the way to the end. They got good lyrics. The guitar riffs are awesome. The drumming's cool. One of my favorite Cheap Trick tunes. Good old hard fucking, it's a good old classic rock tune right there. And then they have a song called Big Eyes, Stiff Competition, and then of course going to do the Fats Domino cover that they're famous for, especially with the big live album. Shit, I don't want to mispronounce the name of the live album. It's a long name. Most of you know it. Fucking YouTube it. The song is called Ain't That a Shame, and a lot of people know what song I'm talking about when it comes to Cheap Trick. It's fucking cool. It's a great tune. If you don't believe me, YouTube the shit. And then song number 7 was Boys and Girls and Rock and Roll. And then another tune called Anytime. A song kind of dedicated to Vegas was called High Roller. Number 10 was Heaven Tonight. This next song called Downed was sung by Robin Zander Jr. So that was pretty cool. And then there's a bass solo. They let Tom Peterson get out there and do like a bass solo for a little bit and shit. And then they get into some of we're going to get more into the harder hitting Cheap Trick tunes. And I know we already had a couple in there, of course, with She's Tight and Ain't That a Shame already, but we still got a lot more rocking to do, bitch, as far as the show goes. So, I Know What I Want, and they're going to sing that off the Lap of Luxury album from, I believe, 87 or 88. It was right around the time my parents were splitting up. A song called The Flame. It's like a really good fucking rock ballad. I actually have a memory about dancing with the girl in this one club that was for 18 and under kids. Like a Saturday for like the school event thing that they were doing on the side for the DARE program. And, had a dance with a young lady back then in the 6th grade. And it was to that song, and I already liked the song anyway, but kind of, hits a little home, a little close whenever I hear that song. And then the next song, of course, they're going to come out and play is I Want You to Want Me. Famous fucking Cheap Trick tune right there. Then, of course, they finish up. Red and blue lights are kicking on and shit. Siren comes on. It's like, oh, they're going to fucking do Dream Release right here. And, of course, they bust it. And they fucking do Dream Police, which is badass, man. Of course they're going to do Dream Police. That, Cheap Trick not doing Dream Police would be like fucking Rick Springfield not doing Jesse's Girl, probably. Because I'm sure everybody's like, no, you got to do Dream Police. You got to do Dream Police. And they did. And then they go off the stage. And of course you're still like, wait a minute, man, there's still a couple tunes that they could be playing, and you're thinking the encore, and then they come back on stage, and I kept thinking, Mommy's all right, Daddy's all right, and that's when they come out and they fucking play for the first song of the encore was Surrender, of course, bam. And then they do a song that's German for goodbye called Auf Wiedersehen. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm fucking English. I speak English. I don't speak much German. I don't know jack shit with that. I don't know. I'm just one man, okay? So please, don't beat me up too bad. And then to finish off the night, they play a song called Good Night to finish up the show. So a 3-song encore, which is cool. I do have a small wish list. There's a song called Let Go, which was like the first song of the Lap of Luxury album. you know, they could have done that. That's a cool tune. There's a couple tunes in the set list that they did have where it's like, that was all right, but Let Go would be better right here. You know, and you know, I just think of shit like that. I know it's not my show; it's their show. I'm just there to watch it, but you know. And also, I mean, if they really wanted to get crazy, especially being in fucking Vegas, I figured they would have done Elvis "Don't Be Cruel" because they did "Don't Be Cruel" off the Lap of Luxury album, and it was big for them. So I was kind of surprised, especially being in Vegas, that they didn't come out and do that. But they didn't. So, I mean, a couple of tunes on my wish list there. And necessarily not Don't Be Cruel too much, but I'm just kind of surprised they didn't play it. Just because being in Vegas and all. But real quick, I wanted to go over, because this is the last show of the year before we get into 2024. And just a real quick rundown of some of the concerts I've already got tickets for. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, I can go and mention them all now. I was just thinking, wait, I can't mention, but I can mention some of them now because the gifts have been given. So, all right, I'm going to go see some Styx in January. In February, we got Black Crowes. We're going to have Night Ranger and Stephen Pearcy's band the same night. Then the next night, it's going to be Tool. So in March, we're going to have Disturbed one night. Journey and Toto a couple weeks after that. In April, this shit's getting crazy. Ministry, Tesla, Scorpions. Fish is going to have 4 nights here at the Sphere. Very expensive. I'm only going to go to one night the first night. I wanted to go to 420 night. That was $200 more expensive. About almost $300. No. Almost $200 more expensive. About almost $200 more expensive just to go to a different. So I just took the out route. I go to so many concerts. I'm not going to drop that much money. It was over $650 after tax and fees just for one fucking night. And I am sitting in section 1. So it is. I'm sitting in the lower bowl, which is cool. But that's goddamn expensive for like for a 4-night pass in section. Then the 4th bowl was like $2,400. I'm not, you know, I can swing that. I'm just not that fucking dumb with my money. And no offense to anybody who did spend that kind of money on that shit, but come on, man. I met the band back in 99. I think I paid like $25-$35 for that ticket. And we won raffle tickets. Like I said, we got to go backstage and shake the fucking band's hand. All 4 of them. I ate out of Trey Anastasio's fucking bowl of Doritos. Anyway. So, Godsmack also to wrap up April. Then in May, got the Rolling Stones. We got Ringo Starr. Fast forward to August, Sammy Hagar and Loverboy is going to be playing a set. That's going to be pretty fucking cool. And then in October, we got fucking Iron Maiden fucking coming back. Finally, it's been years. Been over 4 years. When by the time they come back, it'll be 4 years since they've been here. That's too long, guys. You got to do something about that. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Hopefully you have a good New Year. Be safe. I don't want to hear about anything bad happening to my family and friends out there. Any of my fellow rockers out there in the nation. So, you know, be good to each other. Be safe. Take care of each other. And be safe over this New Year's. We got New Year's coming up. I do have one more concert to go to this year. I've had 50 rock and / a couple of country concerts in there. 50 of them though this year. One more left to go for 2023. Blue Oyster Cult this Friday night. Golden Nugget. It's going to be awesome. Some things are going on off to the side of kind of concerning with that show. I'm not going to get into it right now. But I'm just sending out great vibes and prayers to this person I'm speaking of for him and his family right now because I needed that. I don't want to mention any names and stuff right now until I know more what's going on. So I just wanted to say that real quick though, but everybody have a good New Year. Talk to you next Tuesday when it's 2024. Now we got a lot more rocking to do in 2024. Obviously already 15 concerts already ready to rock and roll. I just need to get to the dates. There's going to be some more added in as well. I already can guarantee it. All right, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Keep rocking and rolling. Love you. Hopefully y'all had a good Christmas. Hopefully if you got something like this, it was a good Christmas. All righty, party down. I'll talk to y'all next Tuesday. Keep rocking and rolling because we still got a lot more rocking to do, bitch. Night, night. Keep that butthole tight. Use lube if you're going to do anything, though.